Back to Codex. Last time I made a first-person system and a crosshair system. Well, now going along with important features, we're going to be making a pickup system, a time and date system, and a money system. So let's get into it. Back into Unity, I started by making a ground to put the block on top and by making a cube, naming it pickup test, then went straight into making the player pickup script. I think this feature will be pretty fun and important since the player is going to be renovating an old bowling alley with old worn out planks. So they can try and shoot the planks into a dumpster that's either behind the bowling alley or around the map. Also, I might make it so you can pick up bowling balls and shoot them at people who might be trying to vandalize the bowling alley or people trying to break in. Maybe. I don't know. Plans for the future. After adding the script to my player camera and making our hold point, which will show where the object is held in front of our camera, I tested it out and made sure that I could pick up the object and I could throw the object. Afterwards, I started working on the time and date system. This was really the first time I had messed with Unity's GUI system, so I had a lot of trial and error with it. But eventually, I got it to a point where I was happy, but not completely, but that'll be a topic for a different video. Anyway, I want the player to use this time and date system to see how long they've kept their bowling alley running, and also by scheduling league times in like open bowlings with the time system, and also maybe having events like high school bowling matches and tournaments. Testing it, I wanted to make sure that players would have the option to choose between the 12-hour format and the military time, which is 24-hour format. So I'm going to put that in the settings once I make that, but I have that all coded up to start out with. Probably one of the hardest things I have had to do in this project yet is the money UI. Now, since I was still fairly new to Unity's UI system, I had no clue how to make this, so I tried searching it up, but nothing really seemed to help. So after a bunch of research and trial and error, I eventually just copy and pasted the time UI and moved it to where I wanted to in the screen because I couldn't figure it out. But anyway, for money, I plan on making it so it costs money to bowl. You would need money for shoes, like to rent shoes, plus maybe even a pro shop where people can get custom balls drilled. And I'm even going to add a little snack bar so that people, while they're bowling, can eat snacks and drink stuff, but you also get the money from it. After all the trials and errors, I finally got a pickup system where I can pick up the block, throw the block. I have a working money system to where I press E, I get money, and when I press Q, it takes away the money. I have a time and date system, and now we only have a couple more features left that I want to add before we can start actually modeling the bowling alley that the players are going to try and repair. From Codex. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out a lot. And see you in the next devlog.